Hello everyone, and welcome to Farming Simulator 19, and welcome to my grandfather's farm. Um, I've talked about this here in a couple other videos and everything, and that he was a farmer. I think it was in the trucking videos and stuff like that. Um, but this is something I've been wanting to get into for this exact reason, is just to kind of show it off and do a little bit of a tribute and kind of like also give a little bit of honoring to my mom on her side of the family because this is my grandfather's farm on her side of the family. So, but um, without any other further delays, let me just kind of like take you through. So, literally, this took a long time for me to like figure out and plan out here, just because I've not played this game much. And I went straight into landscaping mode, so this is not exactly the ideal on how it would be. But it's a lot more flat than this. It's not got those rolling hills, and you'll see as I get back there further that it's not like leveled out properly. But the buildings, for the most part, are in the exact locations it's supposed to be. And this little like road right here, this is correct also. But I remember coming over and visit my grandfather's house all the time. We'd come in like right here on this road, and right here is the house that we would have. It's not this. It's a single story from the outside, not this two-story right here. It's got like a deck and stuff like that around here and everything. And over off to this side, my grandmother had like violets that she liked to grow and everything all around this area of the house. So, but inside, if I recall correctly, it's like you go through the door, and there was the giant kitchen in here, and back in the back was the living room, and then off the side down this way was all the bedrooms and so on and so forth. And then trying to remember, I think like right here, shortly after you came into the house, was the stairways that tormented me when I was younger. There's stairways that went down into the basement area down there. So there's a second floor, but it was all underground. And those stairs were like a thing of nightmares for me in a way because first off, they felt like they were super narrow from left to right going down. The stairs themselves were at a very steep incline, not like I think most normal stairs that are nowadays, where you can like kind of gradually go down. No, this was like a steep decline down into the basement, and on top of it, it was like pitch black down there. So you have a kid looking down this like long narrow shaft, and yeah, it just creates the stuff of nightmares for you. But and when I got older, it wasn't really as bad. He's got like a pool table and stuff like that down there. Well, my grandfather's passed away a long time ago, and right now my uncle, my mom's brother, lives in the house and stuff like that. Like I said, he's got a pool table down there and everything. So, but this is where we spent a lot of our years. Or a lot of our time when I lived up in Great Falls was over in the house here. So, but this was again, the buildings are not 100% accurate. I put them in there relative to kind of the size of the buildings, but not the actual types of buildings. But there was like a little shed right here, right across from the house, and I think there was like some clotheslines or something like that out here as well. And then the road did go around like this. It did this little split down the backside there, and I don't know why, but I guess maybe just to help traffic flow or whatever. But um, yeah, and then around the backside there was like a fence and everything. The trees are actually pretty accurate here. He did have trees going along the this part of the property and along the backside and stuff here, but there's like a fence back here that led over to whatever this building's. And I don't know what these buildings all are in real life. I think like I think this might have actually been a carport. In all honesty, I really think that's probably actually okay, but again, I could be wrong since it was relatively close to the house there. But then the rest of the stuff out here, none of them I don't think were open. Not like this. I don't think any of the buildings are open at all. Um, and I don't know, maybe I could try to find some pictures or something like that, and see if I could like show some of the things. But we do see this. This is nowhere near how it is. It's all flat, level terrain going back here. It's not this like steep incline. So this is part of my problem with working with Landscaper on the game. Honestly, I would love to be able to do this in Farming Simulator 22. I just haven't been able to purchase the game yet, and I'm getting into it. So, but anyways, learning curve. But anyway, so there's like another building over here. So all the buildings are generally a rough estimate of the locations where they're at in real life. Um, Mind you, the scenery is not this way. It's Montana. Yes, there's mountains, but not where my grandfather lives. They're not like surrounded like this around. It's all flat farmland, like all over the place. So, but I just figured this was like a good setting for it because of the mountains in Montana thing. There's no castles, obviously, so disregard that. But this was like another barn right here as well, I think. Again, all enclosed structures, and this was another enclosed structure right here, and another smaller one. So again, it's the size, scaling size-wise, is what I was looking for because I did look for a overhead map and everything like that. So to get a relative sizing and positions of everything. Um, and then he does have a silo, like right here behind whatever that building is in real life. I think just some sort of barn. He does have a silo here, and then he's got some sort of like farm structure over here as well, which I just went with the size of it and kind of relative shape. I don't even know what this stuff is in real life here or in this game here, so it looks like it's just storage for things. So it's going to be a learning curve for me here to figure everything out. And then actually the one part I wasn't able to do here in the game yet because although I was doing kind of like a landscape mode, I had limited money. He actually has like right here behind this building, and again not off the steep hill, he has like 4 silos lined up like right here also. So um, hopefully some point I'll maybe be able to refine all this stuff. But again, I just wanted to kind of do this really quickly as like a introduction, show what my grandfather's place is at, and again do a tribute for my mom. But um, that's kind of the gist of all the buildings around his property. And I believe he actually had farmland far beyond the property, like off the sides and stuff like that over there and over here or stuff. I'm not exactly sure, but it's went quite a ways away from the property, not just what I've currently got in the game here, what I'm limited to. And I was actually over there trying to drive a tractor and make a plow a field, and I've got some growing pains. Let's just put it that way. I've got some growing pains to go and figure out. But the one thing I didn't incorporate in here because of space and everything, and also what's going on with the map limitations here right now, is I was hoping to eventually extend this out. The reason being is because there was from like right around here when I was younger, and it's not there anymore because the properties have been sold. But when I was younger, this part was a road that extended out here and continued on up this direction, up a hill, kind of like you see right here, but not this mountain thing, but up a hill for I'd say I don't. To me, it seemed like it was like miles as a kid, you know, short legs and long walk. But it could maybe have been like a half a mile to a mile or something like that up there. And it was my another uncle's house, and he lived up there with his family and everything like that. And we'd go out and hang out and play around with cousins and things, and hang out at their house and just have good times and stuff like that. So remember like launching some rockets off that my cousin was really into and everything. Those model rockets, and not just the cheap cheesy kind. I mean, these are actually you put the booster engines and stuff in, and they launched in the air like hundreds of yards or more or whatever. So but anyways, that's kind of the layout of the place and a little bit of my background of what I remember of it. And again, this happened when I was really young, so in such a long time ago that I I don't remember like a whole lot of stuff. I do remember like one other time we were over here for like I think the 4th of July or something like that, and I remember us like lighting fireworks out here and shooting them off in the air and stuff. I remember that. That was pretty cool. But yeah, all the other little details. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure my parents could tell me a lot more than I'm remembering right now, and give me a better lowdown. But anyway, so yeah, this is Farming Simulator, and I've done a little bit before on the other, I guess, map location, I guess you could say. But I haven't put a whole lot of time in the game, so I really do not know much. And like I said, I started plowing the field here, and I'll try to make this bigger. I'm gonna see if I can like try to make it come down over there a little bit, but I don't know if I want to torture you guys with that because just doing this little bit, these like three. I think it's this three passes for me with this little like thing. That took me quite a bit of time just to do that and getting it all lined up and everything. And yeah, I'll show you. I'll torture you for like one pass through here, but it's like it wasn't exactly the greatest for me. So all right, that's a little loud. Let's get inside here. Maybe like reduce the noise some. All right, gonna lower that down. And try to go here. And unlike my driving in Trucking Simulator, see, look, I've got some spots I missed right there. I'll have to try and clean up. I haven't like perfected the backing up of the vehicle here yet. It seems like it's a little bit trickier to me. All right, let's lift that up. See, yeah, see, I'm doing like horrible here. My turn radius is bad, and trying to get lined up, I just not doing so good. Maybe I'll try to do another pass, or we'll go back around. But I do kind of want to get into this a bit more and learn a bit more. And obviously, with everything I've done so far, with buying everything, I've got no money for anything. And so that's why I've got like the cheapest tractor here, and I think I got the cheapest plow, which is why it's only giving me like three or four lanes here or whatever. I don't even know what you call these things. For the planting the stuff in, but and here I'd mentioned on the trucking game, I thought it'd be great if I was a farmer. Well, obviously I've got a lot to learn if I'm going to be a farmer in real life. I think it's a little late in my life right now to do it anyways, but yeah, see? My turn radius is horrible. Definitely not the best farmer. Oh, nope, stop. Yeah. Whoa. Dude, ah, oh, come on already. Definitely not ATS. Not ATS, not, wrong way, go. Oh, I'm... Do not hire me to plow your fields. Just don't. Just don't hire me, man. I'm not doing so good. Alright, let's just lower and go straight. So yeah, no money, no gear, narrow paths. It's gonna take a lot longer to get stuff done. But hey, I got this game for free on Epic a while back, and so I was always wanting to try it out and see what it was like. But I've had other things I've been doing, so I definitely have a learning curve here. Curve to go. I don't need to be destroying the equipment I bought either. I think I got one other thing I did get, which was a sower, a seed sower. You know what? What is the best way to do it? I know that farmers don't do this in real life. They take the path of least resistance. Maybe I should just try to drive a big old circle out. See what happens. Kind of map it out, I guess, and then worry about it later. Alright, let's see if we can do that. Am I doing it? Yeah, I'm making a path, that's for sure. Whether or not it's going to be good or not, we'll see, but I was trying to make it even. Just like probably torment myself and torture, you know, a lot more than needed to be done. So it's definitely making it easier to drive it around though, instead of having to try and go back and forth. But we'll see how I do here. Look, birds. Already trying to get my seeds. I'm not even planting anything yet. Go away, shoo. Oh, look at this horrible driving. Let's see if I can fix this a little bit right here. Eek. Alright, you know what? Hold on. Alright, see if that's better, because it seemed like it was like loud in my ear, and maybe it was loud for you guys too, but man, that's already seeming better for me. So sorry if I've been talking with all that going on. Literally, you guys are catching me really just coming into the game for the most part, effectively for the first time. Let's plow this little section right here and just call it good. So yeah, if you guys have any tips that could help me out, definitely be glad to hear them. Man, look at, I'm like the worst. I do think this would be really cool and fun to do in real life. Honestly, I really do, because it's just my mindset, it's my mentality and everything. But man, I could see it's definitely a lot of work. And you I know everybody knows about the get up early before the sunrise kind of concept, so I could definitely see that happening when you got to do this kind of stuff all day. So this and whatever else you're doing. Oh, I need to turn sharper. But it looks like I'm doing a better job than trying to just go back and forth on the same path, so at least I'm learning something, I guess. Anyway, so my grandfather, I didn't get to really know him too well. My mom comes from a large family, and by the time I came around, he's obviously been up there in years and everything, and so I think he passed early on when I was younger. But I do remember them being a very, very serious person. And I'm not saying he didn't have fun. I don't know what he did, but um, I just remember from my experience in my youth and everything that he just had this very serious and grim expression on his face and stuff, and didn't want to mess with him. I respected him a lot. Let's just put it that way. And yeah, I just don't know. It's like you like kind of look at those older pictures of the people and stuff like that from the black and white photos and everything like that, and they're just kind of all sitting there all serious looking. That's kind of what he was to me. And um, yeah, I can't really say too much. Now, my grandmother, I knew her a little bit longer, but again, it's been so long, I can't give you all the details. I mean, I told you about how she liked violets and that she planted over there, so I remember that little detail. But I don't really know a whole lot more. I don't think right off the bat about who she was or anything either. So, and it's not because she wasn't around that much. She was around definitely longer than my grandfather was, but it's just the things you remember when you're younger, can be fleeting sometimes. So I'm not trying to disrespect them any, but I did like I say I remember the farm. I remember having fun coming here. I just don't remember all the things. Now I do know my grandmother. She did really good cooking. I do remember that. So, and then I remember actually we had a couple of other events and stuff like that where we had family members and stuff come over, and back in that back room I point out there on the other side of the kitchen, I remember them having Christmas trees and stuff in there, and we'd have like they would have so many presents all over the floor because I mean we had like I said my uncle and his large family up there to come down, and just my mom's large family was like it was huge, and so like half the room I think it seemed like was filled with presents on the floor, from everybody getting gifts. It was just like crazy, but those were good times. I do remember that. Ah, we're starting to get tighter here. I may have to like do broader paths in order to get these last little bits done. Yeah, may have to hire a worker to do my work out here for me because I'm not doing such a good job with it. But what else is there to do in this game? I mean, you're supposed to be a farmer, right? This is it. This is the thrill of the job. This is what you got to do. Why pass the buck? Guess I could get some animals and stuff too. I don't think my grandfather was actually an animal farmer. He was just like field farmer. Um, and I could be wrong. I guess need to clarify that with my mom as well. Uh, See if she has better input and stuff. Maybe I'm sure she can enlighten me more. And maybe when I talk to her, I can ask her. And if I come back to do another farming video, maybe I can pass along some information I get. This is kind of real though. That's another reason I picked a lot. Besides the trees being right there, is that there's a road going just like that across his front of his property, and I believe it's like right next to a freeway, or yeah, it's like interstate freeway or something like that right there as well. But so while there's no interstate, there is a road that goes like right here, just like that. I mean, literally off in the direction and stuff. So kind of that's why I picked this lot over some others, because there's like some others that are like power lines going through the places out here, and I'm like, he doesn't have power lines. There's like a river or something off the side of there. I'm like, nope, there was no rivers now by where he is at. So want to try to make it as close to accurate as possible. Alright, I gotta go clean up some of this over here if I can. Kind of horrible driving am I doing? But I'm getting the field plowed. It's not pretty, but it's getting the job done. Let's try to make this a little bit more square here. Yeah, much better job. Alright. So apparently, from when I was laying these buildings and stuff out, one of the ones I got that's right over there in front of my the house I put down, it's a vehicle maintenance facility, it looks like. And you can see over there in the bottom right hand corner, it looks like they have the maintenance gauge on there for when you need to like repair your vehicles. So that'll be interesting. I wonder how that kind of mechanic or that works in this game, whether you got like a mini game, you gotta do some stuff or not, or let's till this in a little bit. Or if it's just like the trucking sim, just do a quick repair. Hi again, birds. Tormenting me here. Crows, I guess. Alright. Turn right here and actually get some more of this gas real quick. And I think when I get done with this field, probably gonna call it for this video here, but spend a lot of time just doing what I had to here for this little bit, and I got other stuff I gotta do. But it's been interesting, it's been fun. Doing a little bit of overlapping here. It's kind of cool how it rocks back and forth over these paths that we plowed. Alright, I'm going to go this way if I can. And come back up the other side and get those things that way. So I'm not like driving back and forth all over this thing too much. Hey, go figure. I just now realized the cheapest tractor I got, it's orange. That's fitting. I can deal with that. I like that. Let's see if we can nail these spots. Now this is the OCD perfectionist that's in me coming out here, trying to get all these little blades of grass. In real life, would I do this? Probably not, but in real life, I'd probably do a better job of like handling the tractor in the first place and having a bigger plow or something. Who knows? But maybe in the perfectionist, the completionist that I am, I just gotta get them. I'd say I have a workable case of OCD. I like having things in order and looking nice and neat, but at the same time, I'm also like not like super critical about things. I've kind of had to let some of that stuff go away with family and everything because um, not everybody thinks the same way I do. So can't expect the perfection that you hold for yourself to be the same for everybody. Because yeah, uh, all right, that wasn't the best turn. Let me go down here and just claim this stuff real quick. Now I'm just kind of cruising, just driving around, chilling, messing up my pathways here. Yeah, like I said, don't hire me to like plow your fields. I don't think I'd be doing a good job with them right now. Growing pains. That's what it is. It's growing pains. Learning experience. Alright, we'll just go down and see if I can come back up one more time. I might have to go back down one more time actually now I'm looking at it. I think I'm just gonna go halfway and halfway and call it good. One more section. Did I do it? Did I do it? No. I missed one little itty bitty tiny piece. Oh man. Did I just turn lights on? Yeah, I did. Alright, there, it's done. Let's get this out of here. Let's take this up and drop it off. And that's the, I think actually I'm leasing one thing. I think I'm leasing this cedar. I'm not worried about how I'm parking it right now. I'm just going to get in here and, oops, don't need to be hitting the wall of the place like I'm doing. Dude, I'm like super tall. Alright, I think I'll do it with the cedar on a different time. Different session. Maybe I'll do it before I come back next time. I don't know, but we'll see. But yeah, what an experience. I did get a field plowed though, so there's that. Look, I can run. I can almost run faster than some of these cars, I bet you. But there you go. Yeah. Welcome to my grandfather's place, Great Falls. a lot of good memories here. So, but we'll see if I'm going to continue on this farm or if I'm going to continue with the other one I have on the other map, or do a pre-save or what. I'm not sure. I'll have to figure things out. But I want to say thank you for coming by and hanging out with me, joining me this session. Kind of a little bit more of my nostalgia, and um, hopefully my mom will appreciate this as well, kind of as a tribute to her, kind of like I did with my dad with the mule deer hunt. This is for her and her family, and her youth growing up. So, anyways, I hope she enjoys it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until then, so I say until the next time. Do the usual. Feel free to leave your comments. Let me know what you think. Thumbs up if you like this and would like to see more. And then, as always, I would appreciate any subscriptions. It would greatly help out the channel. So, hope you all have a good one. And happy farming. Take care, everyone. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.